Well, hello everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. And of course, a lot of people are like either really excited about this or you're like me, I don't even like this day. Even when I was married, I didn't like this day. But the one thing about this particular day that kind of really sets a reminder is you can show your passion in so many different ways. So for me, I want to kind of take this moment and really just kind of talk about the passion that I have for collaborating and to educating, doing the math. No, if you are my friends in TikTok, I am going to be doing math at 1 o'clock today. I just like to take this moment to talk about my other business. I know, multitasking type of girl. All right. But when it comes down to talking about and really understanding your passion, why you're doing certain things, what is it that really gravitates you to making it into a business? So for me, I like to collaborate. I like to talk to other people and not only just in tutoring, but just in general. And I like to be able to break down certain concepts and then hopefully to turn our ideas after we brainstorm and to show how it grows into a business, into an opportunity. So I'm going to take on for today, before my lovely guest host of my cat wants to come over here and jump in my lap, even though I've been sitting here for the past hour and a half. So I actually want to, I know, don't look at me that way. So so yesterday I was actually attending an event for Black business owners. So it kind of gave us a time for us to kind of meet and greet and to basically introduce ourselves, to actually welcome ourselves into that space. And as I went and I talked to so many different people, some that are in the same area, some of them are in like different areas around the US. And it was just really nice to really have that collaboration. But at the same time, it was kind of like I am really joining forces with a lot of other people. Couple of people were thinking that it was like a dating type thing. And I was like, dude, nah. Trying to let our business grow because that is like the fastest way for your business to grow. Is basically talking to other people, finding what you really have in common, their business. But as I took from it, it just really kind of come to remind me of why I wanted to create this thing called tutor. Yes, I was a classroom teacher and I decided, hey, I really truly want to extend my gift of teaching and educating. But if I stay in this classroom one more day, I'm going to be in jail. Because I couldn't take it anymore. I got tired of all the meetings. I got tired of all the emails about the meetings. I got tired of us actually going to a meeting and having a person read an email. After all that went out the window, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I really have to leave. But I still wanted to teach. I still love having the collaborations that I have with a lot of my friends. But at the same time, I just couldn't take it anymore. So then I was like doing a lot of research and trying to figure out what is it that I can continue to do in an educational setting, but at the same time still have my own, still have my voice, still have my desire to want to join in and to do things. And then I found online tutoring. And all of a sudden, I had learned that it was more than just something that a local kid can do and just make some extra bucks. Like you can actually create a business and be able to have this business take you into so many different levels. And when I say different levels, I mean, I'm able to tutor kids in Nairobi, Kenya, into Cairo, Egypt, also as Alaska. And all these different places and different variations, it really kind of humbled me, but at the same time awakened me. Because now I'm able to spread my gift of breaking down mathematical concepts and doing it in a funny and active way, and without having anyone completely lose their minds, and know that they can too do math as well as they can also tutor other people and do the same thing and make money off of it. But then when it came down to that passion, a lot of people are driven by the passion of money. Me, not so much. I'm a type of person that I like to assist people and to help them find the greatness within them. By helping them find their greatness, now they can advance, now they can grow. Because guess what? I'm not going to be around forever, and no one wants that. But because I have that talent and I want to see people basically do better for themselves. You ever just want to do something really good for yourself and you just don't know where to go? And then you have all these ideas and you not going to cost you 60 million $2 to get a little bit of information that you probably already could have figured out yourself. And also B, someone that's not going to take advantage of you. So I knew that I wanted to be like that. I've done several programs. Some people, I've actually had great collaborations with other tutors because of the people that I was gelling with. And then there was some other people, some other programs that I was like, am, do I need to write this program for you? Because what's going on, right? So when it came down to meeting all these other people, I get to meet and greet and jive and gel and be able to grow with so many. But then it came down to the whole thing called desire. So I know that there was another tutor, I'm just thinking the top of my mind, that we started exactly at the same time. Like she was just starting out and I was just starting out. We were both working a program at the same time. We had the same group of people that we talked to. But my thing is, my business is growing so much further than where she's at. And it's not like me just being like, oh, I'm the top boss and I'm the it girl. No, it just seemed like my business went so much stronger than hers, and I didn't understand what was the difference. We seemed like we were driving around the same realm, but in actuality, we really weren't. I always took it up a notch. As my friend Lynette would say, I always 10x everything, right? She's like, okay, Audrey, well, here's a pencil. Well, here's a whole box. And, something weird like that. But I always made sure that I wanted to do it and do it well. I wanted to get into those uncomfortable situations because I had to learn to be uncomfortable and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because when it comes to being in a business, you have to thrive. It's almost like this is the only way I'm going to eat. And I always use that as an example. So if I want to do any kind of advancement, I have to hustle. Yes, God has a dwelling passion of education, even though people are trying to make education into a different realm, that's fine. But the way that I like to do it and the way that I like to strive forth on it, that's what keeps me going. To see a lot of kids getting their aha moments, to see kids when they first came to me, tears running down their faces. And by the end of that first session, all of a sudden they're like, I think I get this. That's what I live for. That kind of drives me. But when I look at the other tutor, she's still doing what she does, going from one chase after clients, attract, and at the same time help. other people to go into that advancement. Hence, that's why last week I started coming here on TikTok and basically doing math. All right, having some music play in the background, showing my crazy little personality, and I'm breaking down math concepts. And it could be a mixture of high school for the first time, some people that are thinking about going back to school, but because of the math concepts, it really held a lot of people back. And I'm hoping, this is me hoping, that as people are coming in and they're seeing how I'm breaking concepts down, they're realizing that they can do math. And now they're building up their power and they're building up their strength. And guess what? The more strength that my person that's learning it from the other side of the camera is also fueling my passion to keep going, my passion to keep fueling because I am doing something that is needed. So, when it comes to building my business from a passion of collaboration and actually wanting to see kids succeed, is now turning into a business, which I call ACG Math Tutoring. And now that business is turning, doing more and more students, more and more each year. Like I have only four, I'm looking at my calendar right now. I only have like roughly four students. Yes, four students that returned to me from last year. I'm still enrolled in school or either ultrasound tech or RN. Yes, Leanne, good job. I love this. Because now you're taking that step. You're moving forward and you're trying to basically get that barrier of math out of the way in order for you to be an RN. Why not shoot for the RN? If you really want to do the ultrasound, we can do the ultrasound. But if your heart and desires to do the RN, shoot for the RN. Do it. Okay. Um, Taking a look more into that, it just seems like of knowledge. I got a whole bunch of new students this year because of word of mouth. A lot of people like, hey, have you met Miss Audrey? You need to get with Miss Audrey. You need some Codner in your life. It's just like slowly but surely it's starting to expand. And the same thing is happening here on TikTok. And I can't wait to start again at 1 o'clock today. 1 o'clock I'll be here today. And I also will be here tonight at 8:30. I wasn't sure yesterday, but I'm sure now. Okay. Just got the message. Um, that when I go on, I had like 3 or 4 people come in. Now, last night, or yeah, let me back up. Yesterday at 1 o'clock, freaked me out. Over 1,000 views. Didn't have that before. So of course I got really excited. And then of course I came on later that night. It was still, I think it was like around 800 people was on there. Still. Will you be doing math problems? I will. Okay, so if you come back 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing math problems. Okay. But I have to do the side note because I do have some people in here. They're like, wait, where's the math at? Wait, we see her face instead of the hand. Um, but if anything, if you do come in, just found you, I loved you. Um, when you do come in, just let me know what exactly you want me to go over. There might be sometimes I might be able to slide that in there. You never know. Things happen, okay? But when it comes down to the passion and to the collaboration, and even just make the needs, that's my heart. I'm a mama bear, okay? I will fight for my kids to make sure that they're getting all the services and the resources that they my tutoring sessions. I take a look and I actually stop and just ask them, how was your day? How's life going? How's class going? Talk to me a little bit about that before we jump into X, Y, and Z. And sometimes it turns into a relationship. Hear of anything that's severe that I feel that mom and dad should know, I and you're actually making it out to be. And then we have that collaboration. Now, parents have a support person. So I'm not just a regular old tutor that just like, oh, here's some math. Here you go. Phoom, phoom, phoom. Here you go. Magic dust, fairy dust. Hey, now you're a mathematician. No, I'm also a person. I'm also trying to help with that collaboration and that lead. So when it came to that, now I want to help others find their greatness to help build their tutoring businesses, not to be mini versions of me, but to be a solid, find their greatness. Those adults to find that determination and drive to go back to school or to finish that degree or to pass the class that they're currently in. That's what I like to do. That's where that other piece of collaboration comes in. I want to help. I want to attract. I want you to get to know that that's what I like to do. So this was going to be a short one, okay? So I'm not going to sit here for a whole entire hour. I just really just wanted to come in and just kind of give you a little snapshot of me, and also what exactly I do. Because You Can Tutor is like the tutor mentorship for me, but the ACG, which used to be my initials, um, is now the tutoring part of me. This is the part that I think a lot of people love to hear, but I just like to come on here live just to kind of get a feel for what exactly people want. And it seems like a lot of people want the math. All right, so not a problem. So if anything, if you are thinking about, trying to do some math classes, trying to get some assistance, looking for a tutor on its own that's from 7th grade up to adults, I'm your girl. Okay, so Algebra 1, Algebra 2, geometry. If you're doing the ACT or the SAT, maybe you're going back for the GED or the AccuPlacer, I'm definitely your girl. All right. So again, if you are here on TikTok at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be here doing some math, having the nice soothing music in the background, and having my crazy personality in a mix of it just to make it fun. All right. And if you can't make it at 1 because you're still working, totally get that. I will be here again at 8:30 tonight Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So 1 p.m. or 8:30 tonight Eastern Standard Time, and we'll actually get some more math done. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day for all you love bugs. I will suck it up and not be so snarky. But I will definitely see you guys later on today and have a wonderful day.